My NRL Round 3 predictions. It's the grand final rematch. Penrith Panthers taking on the Melbourne Storm. Penrith Panthers had a big loss to the Sydney Roosters in Round 2, while the Storm had the bye. Now Nathan Cleary coming up against Jerome Hughes. That'll be an amazing matchup. We'll need to see how each team uses their interchange. It's interesting to see Blaise Talangi in the reserves. I think that the Storm will win. The Warriors taking up the Roosters. Now the Warriors had an upset on Manly and the Roosters had an upset on Penrith. It would be really, really crucial to see how the captain of the Warriors, James Fisher-Harris, attacks the front forwards of the Sydney Roosters. I think that the Sydney Roosters will win. The Broncos taking up against the Cowboys. Selwyn Cobbo and Robert Derby. Now Selwyn Cobbo is really electric and I think he will do a lot of damage on the wing for the Broncos. It's amazing how the Broncos have pulled off the signing of Ben Hunt. I think that the Broncos will win this. The Sharks v the Rabbitohs. Earlier in the week, they had announced the signing of Mikaele Ravalawa for the Rabbitohs. Jack Whiten is back, and the Rabbitohs, Jamie Humphries, one of the best buys for the Rabbitohs this season, has done really, really well securing their win against the Dragons. I think the Rabbitohs will win. The West Tigers coming up against the Dolphins. Last week, Round 2, the Saifidi brothers clashed. Dolphins against the Newcastle Knights in Round 2. Knights did win that. Now the Tigers had a really good game in Round 2. I think that the Tigers will win. Titans taking on the Knights. The Knights versus the Dolphins, and Jacob Saifidi had a really good game against his brother. Now Dylan Lucas coming up against Cleese Half in the second row. Two really big bodies. I think that Cleese Half will win that. Will win that battle. I think that the Newcastle Knights will win. Bulldogs v Parramatta Eels. The Bulldogs had a really good game in Belmore, while the Parramatta Eels didn't have a really good game, losing to the Tigers. I think that the Bulldogs will win. The Sea Eagles coming up against the Raiders. Raiders with the upset on the Broncos, and the Warriors with the upset on the Sea Eagles. Now, I think that Matthew Tomoko and Toru Kola will be a really good matchup on the field. Same with Lehigh Hopewadi and Xavier Savage. Hudson Young and Holomole Olakau'atu, I think that the Raiders will win this.